we did was we got talking and reminiscing about our past year. And we had a bottle of wine between the two of us. And what we used to do is not drink out of a cup. We used to drink with the people that we would share the bottle with. Right out of the bottle. So we would remember something that happened that year, and then we'd pass the bottle over. Yeah. And what would happen is she would remember something, she'd drink, and I'll tell you, the party began even before the party started. So we then carried on this tradition, and the tradition was whoever we're with, family or friends, we were going to toast that year and then toast the incoming year. Okay, 2020, it gave a great opportunity for family to reconnect. It's not just the downside of 2020, but it's always the upside. Gave me a lot of time to go fishing and also share the fish.
Yeah.
Thanks, 2020.
Cheers.
You drink yours.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't drink yours. 2020. Can't let that go by without saying something to Marion, who certainly paid her dues, but you know what? She never had to face COVID. And here's to all the positives of 2020. Mother Earth is getting healthier. We're taking things very much less for granted for the way that we had been living for all these years, and now realizing what's really important. And Jeremy, Daniel, and Punk, 2020.
Cheers.
Well, 2020 was a year of ups and downs for everybody, myself included. I was unemployed for about 4 months, but we got back to work, so there was a positive in all that. And so I got to work on my podcast while I was having a lot of time off, and trying to get people to chat with me and whatnot, and it worked out pretty well. And then from there, everything just had to be virtual. No hugs, no handshaking. But with the vaccine on the horizon, everything's looking hopeful. So let's get through the rest of this year. Fingers crossed, everything will be okay. And let's just get through all of this time right now, look at it and say, okay, we don't want to talk about that anymore, and then just move on to the next year, because it'll be better. Can't be worse.
Nice. Cheers, Dan.
Cheers, Dan. Good one. Go on.
When I look back on 2020, I think new challenges means new opportunities, and we've had a lot of new opportunities, within education, some of the business things that I do as well, and it's also helped sort of remind us what the priorities are in life, family, friends, health, and all those little laughter moments in between. Looking forward to 2021 because a lot of good stuff is on the way. So cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
And Jacqueline's wedding day. And the fact that Ken was the first one to remember, like we're all talking about all the other stuff, and Ken's going, let's toast to Mitch and Jacqueline. Good luck. Oh yeah, we're here for a reason.
Yeah.
So go ahead, one of you.
Well, we can even do it together if you want, but thankful, like you said, for family, and realizing the distance apart from people, but thank goodness for electronics, because at least, look at today, right? Keeping in touch with that. Ken and I were very active at our gym. Well, he joined my gym after he retired, but when you say, Punky, about, you married the right person, we started bike riding probably in May, right?
Yeah.
Went all the way to November the 20th, if you can believe it.
Oh, wow.
8.5 kilometers a day we would do. How much? 8.5 kilometers a day. I didn't do it on the weekends, I guess, right? But then I would, if I missed, if it rained or something, I'd go on the weekend. But just down our road, now we have a whole new group of friends that we just say hello to. We don't know their names. Say hello every day.
And their dogs.
And their dogs, yeah. And just cleaning house too. Like I had 8 garbage bags ready before Value Village even opened their doors. Stored in the basement bedroom, and just knowing that it was going to, we weren't getting any company, so they could stay there as long as they could. But the day we found out that they were open, well, we got them there in a hurry. Anyway, you could say a few things too if you want, and then we'll toast all.
I got to do, a combination of being retired now and not being able to do it before, and with, with the cold things that you're kind of holed up, I had to put a new floor on our deck. So I did that, cleaned out the back, beyond the yard, into the trees, beyond the back of the house. There was a lot of wood that was just thrown all over the place, and there were 2 sheds back there. I cleaned up the first one, which is where I keep my stuff. The second one was a disaster. It was rotting away. So I got rid of all the panels on the outside, and I kept the frame. And now with the good pieces of wood that I had from the deck, like the long 14-footers, I have those back there in the slots, like of the frame of the old shed. So they're off the ground, and I kept the roof. So I have my own little wood storage area back there. Yeah,
and we're even looking at the wood outside of our window because our neighbors next door put in a skating rink for their kids. And Ken offered them some of the wood, so we're seeing our gray wood out the window. Nice. Let me think of some other things. Sewing, I got back into sewing, and you did a lot of puzzles at the beginning. You have to remember, the last people that we saw of family were in Florida, because we were in Florida when all this happened. And so we had dinner with Jack and Helen, and Lauren and Nicole and Jack. And we also had dinner with Dawn and Linda and Christopher and Tanya and Tyden. And they were the last people that we saw. And we left Wednesday when Helen left, and Dawn and Linda, I think, left on Saturday. So we got home on the 19th of March, and we left on maybe the 9th. So we had a nice little stay, I'll say. But
we had tickets for the Leave Tampa Bay game.
Oh,
we didn't get to go to. We had tickets for the Blue Jays Tigers exhibition game. Never got to that. And we had tickets to go to Disney World, like when Allison and Nathan were coming down.
Everybody was coming except Shauna because she was still in school.
And that got canceled too.
That's a lot of money spent.
Little things like that, but
well, luckily we got the money back eventually, but
you got into reading, and I got into some reading too. Just a lot of and here's, and I'll go like this, here's to driveway visits with our kids, because Allison had to come over in the drive. And then our gym friends would walk by our house, and we'd put out a lawn chair and have a visit with them. So cheers to that. Yeah, that's right. So as bad as it was, there was still a lot of good, wasn't there? Like really?
Yes, it was. Okay, toast yourselves for that. Toast, Ken.
Ding ding. I have the cheap glasses.
Well, I graduated for my undergrad in 2020. I mean, didn't get it, but that's okay.
No convocation.
Yeah, I mean, but whatever, it's overrated. It's fine.
You got to move home. Work from home.
Yeah. I also got a tutoring job at Oxford Learning, so I do that while I do my teacher's college.
Excellent.
Yeah, so...
You just found out today that you're going to be doing it...
online. I have to do it over Zoom now for the next few weeks, but that's fine. They already have that set up, so at least it's not
Excellent.
hard.
And being a teacher in the works, she already has her favorites in Oxford. And some not so keen, right?
I mean, yeah.
Oh well.
Whatever. That's fine.